what does that mean to do that, and how does it feel to be over 3,000 points now?
Honestly, I still feel the same. Obviously, I'm grateful for the man above to even be in this position, but I never really dawned on me that that would happen today. I was happy that we got a chance to leave Phoenix with a W. Fantastic team, phenomenal program, and so for us, it's to make about sure we can get these wins on the road.
And it's the first time the Fever have split the series with Phoenix, I think, since 2016. What does
Yeah,
that say
history.
to, like, kind of the franchise being on the up and up?
We're trying to shift our culture constantly every day. We know that it's a constant grind, and I think um, for the most part, at least our 12 know the vision that we're looking for and we hunting for, and that's a constantly changing narrative of who we are, and we're gonna keep doing that.
And then, NaLyssa, you kind of had a bounce back game today after like 4 points on Friday. You
Yeah.
had 25 today, including that like
Who
7 point run in
cares?
the first quarter. Kind of what changed for your mindset for today?
I think just being aggressive. Like I think a lot of games I kind of like just settle for jump shots, settle for threes. But I think just talking to my family, talking to the coaches, I just realized how powerful I could be inside, and so sticking to that, I'm a lot more efficient. So it was a good night.
That's all I got. Thank you.
Pat, anything to add? Kelsey, that first three that you hit in that fourth quarter
Shit was
sequence, it looked
crazy.
like you kind of determined that you were going to take that shot as you were pulling up. What was your mindset, I guess, in that sequence that kind of started your hot stretch?
Um, well, Pat, I like to take pride in some of the work that I do. Your off-season training, everything that you kind of prepare for. You never waver from moments when you feel like you have confidence in yourself to take these shots. I think for me, as long as I find my spots and I find my rhythm, I'm gonna take them shots a million times over, and hopefully I got my team behind my back to support me on that.
And then obviously two terrific performances individually for both of you. But could you both touch on what you felt like led to such a good night defensively? If Sophie doesn't hit those couple of buckets in garbage time there, you hold them under 70.
Um, Liz?
I say just executing our scout. I would say we had a great
Yeah,
scout.
we did.
We just paid attention to the details, and we have fantastic coaches that take their time with our scouts. So I think it's just everybody was dialed in, and we knew we wanted to get this win. So we had to do the things that we needed to do to get the win.
Christie, I'm wondering what it's like just from a coach's perspective when you have this grinded out type of game, and it looks like if you can execute for a couple more minutes, you're going to come away with a really hard fought victory, and then you have a moment like Kelsey has where she just kind of takes the game over like she did.
Yeah, the one thing, the one message that we kept talking about in the huddle, like even though when you don't want to feel that way because we've been in that position before and it got away, so it was all about just keeping our foot down on the gas, whatever we have to do, and then, gosh dang, somebody like Kelsey Mitchell comes out and starts shooting the way she did. There just wasn't an answer for it. Um, you know, Congrats to her, past the 3,000 point mark. Just a great game. She took that quick three, that first one that she had. She turned and looked at me and pointed because she knew I was going to be like, if that wouldn't have gone in, that would have been a bad shot. And we talk about those early shots. And she was like, I work on that every day, coach. I just felt it. I was like, you just keep making it.
Was it a concerted effort to get NaLyssa the ball early in the game, and maybe try to get her to bounce back? And regardless if it was or not, what did you think of her ability to bounce back as emphatically she did?
Yeah, no, Liz, we did between her and AB as well. We were just going to see how they were guarding them, especially with their who was starting the game, and we thought we could get some switches. We thought that we could, we were goal. Our goal was to pound the ball inside, and Liz just was able. She's so strong. She was able to get some catches and just everybody spaced the floor, and just she was able to go make plays and get to the free throw line.
And if Cunningham doesn't hit a couple of buckets there in garbage time, you hold them under 70. What did you see as the key to having such a consistent defensive night?
Yeah, we really talked about keeping the ball on the side of the floor. And we didn't do that well early, but we came out in the second half and did it. With a team like this, we have to try to keep the ball there and make other people guard us. And they were getting the middle of the floor on us and then spraying out and tagging. But they were getting us in with offensive rebounds. So that was another one that we really harped on at half. And then just us getting to the free throw line. I know a lot of them late were because of the fouls, but, we went 26 times. That's good for us. and taking care of the basketball. Our goal was 13 and we had 10, and that is huge for us.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Chloe, anything for Coach?
Yeah, you talked before the game about containing Diana Taurasi, and you kind of only had to do that for the first half if she was out with an injury in the second half, and she only had 6 points in the first half, so what did that mean to contain her for 6 points? And
Yeah, it makes you nervous when you come out to half, when you look down and Diana Taurasi only has 5 attempts. You know she's going to come out and want to get something started. So that's another thing we talked about at half, how to make sure we don't let her come out and get hot. I hope she's well.
And I know earlier in the week you mentioned having the chance to win some series or tie some series, and tonight you tied the series with Phoenix. How does that feel for, advancing the franchise?
Yeah, huge. I think, we're trying to find our wins. We had the opportunity to win that series against Washington the other night. We let that one go. It was huge. I think Ryan had told me we haven't won here since 2017. So that's just huge for our players. And just the way the locker room feels after a win. These guys deserve it. Really proud of them.